Alright, so I got the quails and I had to gather them and put them inside this kennel here because it looks like Janet got a little aggressive, and while I was gone for a bit, about 2 hours because I was in the yard gardening, she ended up pulling out a bunch of feathers. There's black spots everywhere, and I thought it was poop. But no, looks like Janet was chasing after the male Tibetan, and so I stuck them inside this kennel, so they're going to have to see them through the kennel and get used to them, and then hopefully I can put my Coturnics in with my Seramas. So we'll see. So just to show you what's going on in here, these are flower pots, and this is how big the flower pots are. They're like a 3-gallon, I think it is. And inside I have these are, I put one egg of their own from yesterday into each one of these. So there's one here, there's one in there, and two in there, so there's one in there. And one of my bigger hens, she right there in the bottom, she's a short hen, but she's one of the biggest ones that I have in here. She laid a really tiny egg, and I took a pencil and I marked the egg. Sheesh. Here it is, Jasmine. I wrote it in pencil, kind of quick and sloppy, and I put today's date. But one of these other eggs is not marked, so it was just laid. And then this one came from Gabby. She's the pure white one. And I guess Matilda laid her egg. So I have an old egg in here and a new egg, I think. Don't know which one's that one. Let's see this one. There it is. This one is a new egg from today. Look how little these eggs are. So I'm going to mark this egg. And Matilda hasn't been mating. She's been broody, just telling the roosters not to mess with her. And so just today was her first day that she's actually mating. This is yesterday's egg. So yesterday's eggs I'm going to refrigerate. I just stuck them in here so they got used to laying their eggs. And these are just flower pots that I'm using. And I have 3 of them since I have 3 laying hens. I haven't put the perches in, but I have a bucket in here with a perch all the way across. And then I got the Seramas in here. This is about 47 inches tall. And it's about 45 inches long. And it is 90, I think it's 96 inches wide. And you can see how tiny the Seramas are. So I think this is really cool. Now I haven't completely finished. I still got to put the perches in here. And I got to put the hen. Janet's now trying to beat up Penny. So I got to put the perches in here so they can perch and sleep. And I got to hang the waterers or create the waterers. I'm going to use a small bucket or something and put the chicken nipples in there. And I still got to put this board down here so that way the shavings won't pop out, even though there's some shavings popping out now, so I'm not sure. And I keep my pencil that I dropped here. It's a flat pencil. It's a construction worker's pencil. Just keep it right there. And then I close this. And these little hooks were $2.49 for 3 of them. And then this wire mesh is like a chicken wire. You can cut it with scissors. You don't want to ever use this outdoors because any animal can break it. You could break it. You could actually snap these together and break it open if you wanted to. But I just use the staples, and I stapled it every few inches. And the reason why is because I need this to be stapled really well. So later on I'm going to add, when I don't feel so lazy, I'm going to add this. This is what I used in my front yard for my fence so the dogs didn't get out. And so I'm going to have to cut it. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to be covering up the staples like that. And it'll create a nice, it'll get rid of all this ugliness right here. So I guess I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to cover this up. And it'll look better, right? It'll look so much cleaner and professional. I'm definitely doing that when I'm not lazy. I've just been helping out with making this coop that I've been just so lazy. But the Seramas are now in their cages, and I'm gonna get one of those walls. I'm gonna put 2 hooks here, and then I'm gonna have I'm gonna create another one of these walls. I'm gonna make another frame, and I'm gonna have 2 frames, 1, 2, and I'm gonna have 2 hooks, 2 chains hooking it together, and that way I can take one, flip it up, and there'll be one hanging here, and then I can hook it up to the wall. And when I want to divide these cages into 2, then I can drop it down, and then drop the second one down and create a wall straight down here. Now I have a coop here, and I have a coop here, and I can turn this into 4 coops. This is in case I end up fighting like I am with them Seramas down there fighting with the quails. So I'm possibly going to be doing that down below because it's going to be easier. So I'm going to have my quails on one side, my Coturnics, and my Seramas on the other. Up here will be the bigger one because I'll have 6 Seramas up here, and I'll have 4 down here. And later on I'll be taking some pictures and some more information on my Seramas. These girls are already fully grown. Damien is about 6 or 7 months old. Isn't he gorgeous? Love his posture. Look at that tail. And then Presley, he's tiny. Janet's tiny but very fat, and Gabby's fat, and they're laying eggs. And then there's Jasmine. So I named her Jasmine, and she's actually like a white Serama with like some kind of a bluish black spots on her. I don't know what they call this color. What else? And then I have, oops, I gotta lock this. Then I have Penny down here, which I'm just gonna call her Penny, but it's much easier. And she is kind of like a blacktail buff, but she's got some other colors in her. She's really super tiny. Somebody just mated with her. So Damien's hens are Jasmine and Gabby. And here's Damien. And then Presley has Matilda and Penny, which Penny is too young. So are these guys over here. She's the same age as Janet, so she cannot mate. I think Janet's about 4 months old. And she's not laying eggs because I'm only getting 3 eggs a day. She's a very peaceful little girl. I like her. But let me give you an idea how big this coop is, and then I should be done. Oh, here we go. Thought we were going to see mating. I clipped their wings because they were just flying out of my yard. Oh yeah, another thing. When you have Seramas like these little ones here, they fly like birds. I felt like I had a crow fly at my face because Janet literally flew at me, and so did Tina and Blake. So clipping their wings might be a good idea. Look how pretty Matilda is. Oh, this door, it's a little bit tight. It's tight on the top and the bottom because it's a big door. Hey, Matilda. This is Gabby. She's a fat girl. I'm gonna wash her, give her a shampoo and water, warm water bath to make her pure white because she's got little dirty stains all over her. She's a sweetie. Hello, Presley. There's Matilda. She's so pretty. She looks like a Matilda to me for some reason. She's much prettier in bright light. I don't have bright light in here right now. They have hen scratch and some chicken crumble, high protein. Look at Damien. He's such a pretty boy. But I can't wait till this coop's 100% finished. So I'm getting 3 eggs a day. I'm really happy about that. If you guys haven't seen my pictures, I put up some pictures on my Facebook. If you go to my front page of YouTube and you you look over to the right of the screen when you get on my front page. I think if you click on my feeds, I think it's the feeds page, you can see my Facebook, my website that I'll be selling these guys eggs on, eBay, my Charlie's Chicks page, and I have photos of Damien posing and Presley and these other hens. And I'm going to be taking some better photos of them later in the future. I'm probably going to take about a couple of weeks to put some updates on their final photos, because I'm going to be doing some weights on my Seramas, and I'm going to classify them under class A, B, C, D, and I think I have all class A's and B's, and I'm not sure, maybe a C, I'm not sure, but I know a few of these guys are super tiny, so they just don't look like it in the video because you can't compare it to anything. Alright, so what else was I going to show you guys? Oh, I was going to go inside the coop and give you an idea how big. It's hard to look in the camera and close this. Alright, so let's go in here. Hey, Benny. Alright, so now I'm in the coop. This gives you an idea how big it is. I'm able to walk and turn around. I can actually, I can bend over and my back hits the top of the ceiling. So that's how tall this is. Hey, Janet. Hey, Blakey. Hey, Teeny. When are you going to lay eggs, huh? She's a blue-laced Serama. I thought he was going to be just a black and white malted, but he ended up having some red feathers. So far she's black. This is Tina. Hey, cutie. That's a cockerel. A pullet. She's a pullet turning into a hen. Look how tiny she is. She matches the pine shavings. Hey, pretty girl. See how little she is? And see how sweet she is? Let me give you a kiss. Mwah. You are a sweet Serama. Okay, I'll put you down. Sorry. Alright, so then my quails. Can't see them very good in here. Gosh, they're drinking lots of water. So now I gotta clean up the cement floor. There's a lot of sawdust in here from doing a lot of drilling. And that light, I won't be using it very much except to turn on real quickly. I'm going to be using mostly solar power. I'm going to change out this door. And the reason why is because you can see right there, see it's not aligned very well. Got a lock and quick pull handle. I'm going to close this up. Put my filter in there so you can get rid of the smell if there's any smell or any bacteria or allergens in here. So if you guys have any questions about my chicken pen, later on I'll be putting up some more information about them. Leave a comment below. If you have a video response of your Seramas, I would absolutely love to see it. So please leave a video response of your Seramas or your Japanese bantams. I would love that. Hey, quit fighting down there. Shh. Oh my goodness. Don't make me spank you. Stop it. Janet. Stop it. Good lordy. Here, I thought they were going to get along. It's hard to introduce some new girls. Alright, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.